Africa is losing more money in illegal deals and unpaid taxes than all the foreign direct investment and aid that it receives put together. That's just one of the findings of this year's Africa Progress Report, which focuses on oil, gas and mining and how the sector could be better managed.
This is a global issue and people care. People care that resources are not being made use of to the best that they should be. They care in Africa, human development outcomes should be much better considering the amount of wealth that's in Africa, and it can be done. Many African countries are making good use of the wealth from natural resources. But this issue of tax avoidance, tax evasion, it affects people in Africa, but it affects people in Europe and it affects people in the United States. So we see almost a global movement linked to the issues that we've raised in this report this year.
At the African Union Summit in the Ethiopian capital Addis Ababa, Liberian President Johnson-Sirleaf, the head of the UN Economic Commission for Africa, Dr Lopes, and international trade lawyer and activist Yao Graham joined the Africa Progress panel's Caroline Kendi-Robb in a discussion about extractive industries and what needs to be done.
Despite exploitation of our vast natural resources, we have had to rely on well-meaning assistance from partners, most times with programs that reflected not our agenda, but their priorities. But this is changing, and changing fast in most of our countries as we now take charge, as we become the masters of our destiny. There are many important recommendations in the report, but I would like to stress one as being particularly important: using our resources first and foremost to invest in the future of our people.
One of the things that has to change dramatically is the way we deal with natural resources. The way we deal with natural resources is a bit an heritage of the colonial model, where you extract, you try to build infrastructure to go to a port, and then this port exports it out of Africa. No value addition, no possibilities of really taking advantage of the full value chain, but more importantly, no opportunities for transformation.
With global demand for oil, gas and minerals set to remain high, African countries can command good prices for their resources. The Africa Progress Report argues that this represents an enormous opportunity and that leaders need to act now.
There's no reason why African countries cannot have the same success as in Asia, Malaysia, Thailand, South Korea, within a few years. It does take concerted effort to build this infrastructure, to invest in our people and in the rule of law. But we are convinced that the African lion is on the way to compete with the Asian tiger.
The next step will be the G8 in June, where issues of tax avoidance will be on the agenda. The day before the meeting in Addis, the UK and France announced that they are joining the Extractive Industry Transparency Initiative, a benchmark for industry standards across the world.
I think this is a time for change, and I think everybody has to play their part. You know, Britain has to play their part. G20, G8, African leaders, African civil society, because it's rare that you get in international development a time when everything is aligned to enable people to seize the moment, as it were, to change policy at many different levels, and now is definitely the time.